hot. So in high school, I was not popular, okay? And my friend told me this popular guy was gonna ask me out. So I was so excited, and the next day I wore my hair up for the first time. And I'm waiting for him to ask me out, he doesn't. So I go to my friend like, what happened? Why didn't he ask me out? And she's just like, you don't want to know. You're going to be so upset. You're going to be disturbed. And I'm like thinking, what is it? Like, do I have bad breath? I mean, one guy did say that about me back in the day. In my defense, I had braces at the time, and I didn't realize, like, floss and brush all the time because you have braces. Like, I wasn't bringing my toothbrush to, like, school with me. So, but anyway, so I'm like, please just tell me, like, why? And she's like, because you have a big, disgusting, gross mole. And I'm like, I do have a mole on the side of like my neck, but it's like, I never thought it was disgusting. It's just like a flat mole. It doesn't have like hairs coming out of it. I'm like, dude, like what? I was like shocked, but I wasn't upset. So I start thinking about this guy and like watching him in class, and the guy literally would wear different color contacts all the time, including purple contacts. One day he took his shirt off in class. Who does that? And then I go with my friend to an NSYNC concert. Woo! And I run into the guy with his friend, and my friend is like, you dodged a bullet. And I'm like, why? She's like, look at his shirt. He had an I Love Lance shirt with Lance on the, on his shirt. And she's like, and we heart Justin. So, I mean, anyway, so let me tell you about my really ditzy friend Amanda. I mean, it's bad. So, like, first thing I say about her, one day I said, hey, Amanda, let's bleach our hair. And she actually went home and put actual bleach on her hair, like bleach that you clean with. Yeah. So, anyways, me and Amanda are out, and these guys are going to sell her ecstasy. And I look at it, and I'm like, this is Excedrin. Like, I could see it's Excedrin, not ecstasy. And the guys were like, oh, no. To make it kick in, you have to chug 2 beers really fast, then it'll kick in. And also, to let you know, like, when you're on ecstasy, if one of my friends, it's his birthday, so you're, like, you have to give him a blowjob. It's his birthday. So I mean, she can't fall for this. Like, come on. So Amanda takes her Excedrin, chugs her beers, and gives the guy his birthday blowjob. And another time I'm out with Amanda, we're walking down the street, and 2 guys pull over, and they're like, hey, you want to get fucked up? So I'm thinking, oh, they want to smoke weed? Okay, like, and they're like, yeah. And they hand me this bottle, and I look at it, and it says, Pina Colada Cleaner. And I'm like, fuck no, I'm not drinking cleaner. Like, what? And they're just like, no, you don't get it. That's how they sell it at the gas stations undercover. They put out as Pina Colada Cleaner. And I'm just like, before I could tell them to fuck off again, Amanda's drinking the freaking cleaner. So then they're like, oh, come with me. She tries to get in the car with them, and I'm like, no. So I take her home. Amanda's high as a kite. And a week later, I see on the news, like, an undercover cop going into the place, like, talking about the cleaner. Like, how much do you have to give a girl to get them, like, really loose? And basically, it was a date rape drug. So speaking of, like, taking drugs and not knowing what they are, this actually happened to me when I gave birth to my 3rd child. The doctor said, I'm going to give you something different that you never had before. So I'm like thinking, okay, like a painkiller, whatever, I don't know. And I start freaking hallucinating, like seeing I didn't know I was hallucinating, and then I start seeing like a white light. I can't hear anything in the room. I think, oh my God, I'm dying. Like, I'm bleeding out on the table, dying. Like, this is it. And as soon as I start to accept death, they're like, here's your baby. And then I'm like, am I dead? Am I dead? And everyone in the room, the doctor, everybody, they're like laughing at me. No, you're not dead. So later on, I ask the nurse, and I say, like, what was wrong with me? I don't understand. She's like, oh, of course you were messed up like that. We gave you ketamine.
No.
So the moral of this story is, don't drink Pina Colada Cleaner. Don't drink mango-infused cleaner. Don't drink pineapple ginger toilet cleaner. Don't give guys birthday blowjobs. And always ask your doctor what they're giving you.
That's fucked up.
Yes.